Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And that's waved at and missed for strike one. Soto, just 21 years of age. He's in his third season as a major league player. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez. Enough is enough.
Standing in now, Fred McGriff.
First baseman.
Ripped down the first base line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Reined in. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, number 7.
So 2 are gone now in the Miami fourth. And in the bat is Trey Turner. First pitch on its way. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
He obviously was sitting all over that pitch. He didn't want to go deep in the count. He saw it 0-0 and he let it fly.
Ball.
Into the box now, Alec Bohm, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Wow, I think he took it for granted there a bit. Probably thought he had it in the bag, and he just lost concentration for a minute. Now his pitcher has to pick him up with 2 outs.
Now in the box, Corey Hunter. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Here it comes on 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Marlins get one back thanks to the solo home run. We're through 4. It's the Mets 4 and the Marlins 1. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and set to go is the second baseman, Nick Solak. Out in front of it, strike 1. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. The pitch. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
At the plate, Jose Iglesias. As the first pitch to him. 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike one. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit.
The right fielder, number 30.
Back in for one. But one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn two.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get one, which they did there.
He's set and the pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. The 0-1 delivery. That one catches the edge of the zone, called the strike. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here in the side. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that will bring up Gleyber Torres.
The second baseman, Gleyber.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. The windup and the 0-1. In the air to center. Center fielder on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The catcher, Luis.
So stepping in, Luis Camposano. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
The right fielder.
Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Ken Griffey. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. Fly ball out to straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Miami down in order, and this is still a 4-1. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, David Ortiz.
David Ortiz.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Now the pitch. And he misses with it, 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
At the plate now, Andrew Jones, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Swing and a miss by Andrew as he was shooting for the downs there. It's 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
The 1-2. Drilled to first. Oh, look at the sliding stop. He is out.
The catcher, number 8, Gary Carter.
first offering on its way. Sixth inning, 4-1 is our score. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down in order go the Mets as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Stepping in, Tony Gwynn. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up. Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Juan Soto to the plate now. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. Swung on by Soto, and he connects to deep right. Jones is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Fred McGriff. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw on to first. A 3-pitch. 7th inning ready to roll. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Jose Ramirez. And he offers it the circle change and misses 0-1.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count.
And that's through into left, so a leadoff single here to start the 7th. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things. Now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And he's going to make the change here. That's going to be all for Trevor Bauer. So we'll leave after 6 rather nondescript innings of work as he stands to be the loser in this one. Paul DeJong is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. DeJong in an 0-2 hole here.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
So he sets him down swinging. Paul DeJong becomes the first out of the inning. To the plate now, Nick Solak. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Jose Iglesias.
Now to the plate, the Mets DH, Jose Iglesias. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. Baraki has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. The 1-1.
I got 2-1 to count.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Slow roller down the third baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And a sinker, called strike 3 as he's rung up and the side is retired. Mets leave 1, but they lead it 4-1.
7th inning, correct.
Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Trey Turner. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is line to left, and that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
This guy's throwing a gem so far. Biggest key, 80% of his first.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base.
That's a swipe of the bag, and this catcher, he throws really well too, so that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And that's going to fall. A base hit. And the run is in to score from second.
Boy, Dero, so close to getting the strikeout there. Needed to make one more pitch and didn't throw a good enough breaking ball there with 2 strikes.
Yeah, and that's what you pray for from an offensive standpoint. You try and pick up that red spinning dot that constitutes slider coming in there, and then you hope it doesn't fall off the table. He was able to get himself inside that baseball and get a ribby hit.
Torrey Hunter is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. 2 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error so far for the Marlins. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 home misses off the plate. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And this one's over at the knees, 2-1. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Ball 3-2 now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
So now to the plate, Luis Camposano, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. No hits to this point. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Now the 1-1 pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. The 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Marlins get one here on a couple of hits. 8th inning coming up. Mets out in front 4-2. Ready to begin the 8th, and up next the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto.
Number 30, Michael.
First delivery to him on the way. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. The 1-0. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
The batter, the left fielder, Luis Gonzalez.
Into the box now, Luis Gonzalez. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. First offering on its way. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Changeup low, 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Outside and low, 3-0. He loses him on ball 4.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking you deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
So here's the cleanup hitter, David Ortiz. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The 1-0 home.
2 balls, no strikes.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Now the 2-0 home. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 38th home run of the season for him as they open it up to 6-2 now. Stepping in now, Andrew Jones. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Had a rip at the 2-0 sinker, but came up empty at strike 1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Here now the 2-2.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Into the box now, Gary Carter. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Wind up and the 0-1. This is popped up. Boom. He's got it, and the side is retired. But the Mets. At the plate now, Ken Griffey Sr. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Line drive snagged on a short hop. But the throw will be well late. So a good play, but it's all for naught, as that'll be an infield single.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
You know what, Dilo, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out of the stretch, it always puts more stress on that pitcher pitching out of the stretch.
First pitch on its way. Tony Gwynn is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. A runner at first with no outs here. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. And there to put this one away is Jones, and that's out number 1.
The left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
Into the box now, Juan Soto. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Two and 2.
2 strikes.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
And it's late his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. He'll try it again, 3-2. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. 2 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error so far for the Marlins. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
When you're this deep into a start, it can be really exhausting and annoying when a hitter makes you work as hard as he did right there. He got the strikeout, that's great, but he's probably thinking, Get that guy out of here.
Standing in now, Fred McGriff, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Center fielder going back. Still going back. Leaps and he makes the catch. He took away a home run. Wow. Another look here as he goes up and over the wall to take away a home run. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Ryan Dull enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Ryan Dull.
Jose Ramirez will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Jose Ramirez.
He's set. Here it comes.
Inside ball.
The 1-0 home. Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
At the plate, Paul DeYoung. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike one. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Oh and 1, here it comes. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
1 out, nobody on.
That's a ball.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Oh, that counts.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Hunter on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Nick Solak.
So striding in, Nick Solak. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. That evens it up 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here it comes.
Nope.
Two out, nobody on. fouled off. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
Now the 3-2 pitch, and he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in Jose Iglesias, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. He's ready. Here's the first offering, and a fastball's in there for strike 1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We'll head now to the bottom of the 9th. The Mets lead this one 6-2. Jed Bingham is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 17, Jed Bingham.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Runs up and gets this one down. And a wise decision there to make sure this ball stays foul, and that's the 2nd strike. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now back, the third baseman, Alec.
At the plate, Alec Bohm. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Well, it isn't exactly earth-shattering, but when you struggle like they have at the plate all day, you take any extra base hit that you can get. If they can string together a few at-bats like that, they're going to get right back into this thing.
In now, Torrey Hunter. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. DeYoung onto the grass. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
6-2, the final total today. The New York Mets took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Fergie Jenkins earns his 8th victory of the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Trevor Bauer takes the loss despite striking out 11 batters. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious New York Mets, 6 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. For the Marlins, 2 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours exactly. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.